can tell you it's not going to fit with me, but here's what I'll do to help you. You know, I'll call so-and-so, so-and-so, and we're going to get a policy for you. It may not be with my agency, but I'm going to review that and make sure it's what you need.
Getting into insurance, you were working with the DMV. What was the reason for a change? Why did you want to get into insurance?
I think it's that competitive, entrepreneurial, like I always had. Like if you work for the state, no disrespect to anybody, if that's what you want to do, I just had bigger aspirations for me, for my family. You know, I just have that spirit of, hey, I want to do this or I want to do that, and it's going to help me over here, you know.
Why insurance? How did you find that world?
So I had a friend that I was going to church with, and he had just started an agency, and he wanted me to basically help him. So he was like, come start it, you know, and just do it part-time. And so I was doing it part-time, and it literally took off. Probably not to pat myself on the back, but just who I am, to help people. I want to help people, help people, help people. So it just took off, and friends were calling me, and family and clients were calling clients, telling them about me. Hey, this guy, return my call, and you know.
Yeah, that's the second part of like being responsive and communicating well, and then adding value. And that was one thing that you do just endlessly. Is I can email you or I can call you and I can just ask general questions. Hey, how does this work? What does this mean? Hey, I saw this. Does this make a difference? And you're within minutes, you're back to me and you're explaining like what it works, but you're not saying like, hey, here's an invoice.
You need to
just
do
like,
right.
hey, here's all the information that I know. Here's who you should talk to if I don't have the answer, which is just an incredible, like, I want people on my team that are a resource and that will help me.
Right.
And through that, they're going to get my business, right? But you realize you can add value first, and with the right people and the right relationship, people that aren't draining of your time or anything, that are respectful of your time, it's going to be a good relationship long term.
And not shove a square peg in a round hole.
Right.
If it's not going to fit, I can tell you it's not going to fit with me, but here's what I'll do to help you. You know, I'll call so-and-so, so-and-so, and we're going to get a policy for you. It may not be with my agency, but I'm going to review that and make sure it's what you need. You know, I had a gentleman just recently called me. He was like, I'm buying a house in Ohio, a rental property investment. And I was like, I'm sorry, I only write in Virginia. So I'm just a Virginia agent. But if you send me your quotes and whatever, I'll take it. He sent me, and I've spent probably an hour just going over his quotes, his stuff. And I was like, this is the policy you need right here. And here's the reasons. And then he had other questions about liability, you know, what MedPay was, what liability was, what all these coverages. And I'm helping him out, you know, that's what I'm here for, you know. And I know if he's got properties in Virginia, which he does, and I do, that's why I'm helping you, because you're my client and I care about what you're getting in Ohio.
Right.